Dear friends, partners and colleagues, I hope you are all well, and I extend to you a warm welcome at our yearly press conference at Groupe Beneteau. Last year, on the horizon, gave us an incredible sunset. And tonight, I suggest you to dive into the amazing Groupe Beneteau world. Groupe Beneteau is constantly evolving, and our ambition is to create a group that is quick to adapt and constantly learning through the talents we have, our great partners, and all the projects that are enabling our future. To sum up, we want to build up Groupe Beneteau for speed. But let's go back to the core business, so branding and design excellence. And before I leave the floor, I would like just to remind and to refocus the global strategy of the group into a chart. This chart is not just the simple collection of logos, but it is evidently the key pillar to which we drive the global strategy since a few years. We have our 4 segments: the dayboating, real estate on the water, monohull and multi-hull, and we deploy that not simply by products, but also with the conviction of a different and adapted industrial footprint, as well as the development, as well as the innovation, and as we will see in the future.
I wanted to talk a little bit about the dayboating. As you know, it was a particular focus of ours last year when we spoke to you about our Let's Go Beyond plan, and I'm proud to tell you today that we have, as Jean-Guido mentioned, really met the challenge, and we have delivered on the promises and the ambitions that we had for this segment this year. We have launched 15 new products across 4 separate brands, and I wanted to take you through just a couple of the highlights of what we've done into 2022 and into 2023. Starting with the Jeanneau brand. Jeanneau will bring to the market this year the new Mary Fisher 1295. It is a flagship product. It's being launched into a rapidly expanding market of flybridge outboard cruisers, and Jeanneau is leading the way and gaining market share. And what's fantastic about this boat is that it meets today's demand of the customer while staying true to the Mary Fisher heritage. The second product is also from Jeanneau and is a flagship product. It is the Jeanneau Cap Camarat 10.5 cc. This is the largest center console boat that Jeanneau has ever brought to the market, and it shows that we have high ambitions, obviously, within North America with this type of product, but it is also making very good inroads into our traditional European markets. And also from Jeanneau, the DB43, a much-awaited new model, shows our ambitions to move into the luxury dayboat market. We see this as an expanding market, but we wanted to take kind of our own special look at this market. It's a bold move because we are launching not only a boat, but a range of products in this segment. And we have, in this type of concept, of course, plenty of space on deck, which you would expect for this type of boat, but you'll also see that it has a great amount of comfort down below. And it shows that Jeanneau can use its traditional development to push into more innovative markets and change the concepts. So you'll see that this is really not a luxury day boat, but really a luxury cruising boat in a very elegant package. I want to sort of shift gears and talk a little bit about our US brands. Again, when we spoke to you last year, we talked a lot about the commitment that we had to these brands, the reinvestment that we wanted to make in the branding, in the positioning, in the products of the US brands. And I think that the Four Winds Twin Hull 36 that you see here is a perfect embodiment of that commitment that we made to you and to the market. Obviously, Four Winds is already the leader in the dayboat and deck boat segment with walk-through bow riders. And so we wanted to kind of take it to the next level. And if you want to get more space, more volume, more enjoyment out of a deck boat, you've got to go to twin hulls. And so the twin hull concept was born. We like to think about this as sort of the deck boat on steroids. It's that next step. And it shows a real commitment to the market for what we believe is, again, a growing market segment. And here again, we are talking about a new range for a new segment as we move forward with the Four Winds Twin Hull. Shifting gears also to Wellcraft. So Wellcraft is an iconic brand. It's associated with performance, finish, bold, robust boats that can take you anywhere. So it was made perfect sense to reinforce that iconic branding with a line of adventure cruiser boats. Here again, we are going into a new segment with a new range. We believe that this segment will develop in terms of having more people looking to go quicker to destination in a commuting format, but still wanting to have the comfort of cruising on board. So we see this boat as really a great embodiment of where that market is going. The Wellcraft 355 has exceptional performance, triple outboards, optimized helm station, and an infused hull in order to take that performance and really own the offshore. For those who have not yet gotten to drive this boat, I tell you, you need to put it on your to-do list. It is a fantastic product. Now, I want to slow it down just a little bit because all markets have different demands, and talk a little bit about the real estate on the water. We're really going to shift from what we were just looking at, which was the luxury sports car, and talk more about stepping into your luxury villa. I like this term, real estate on the water, because it really encompasses the promise that we make to the customer. We talked a little bit last year about the different products that we had in this range. Here again, we've brought a variety of new products to the market last year and going into this year. I wanted to highlight just a few of them, starting with the range that we announced to you last year, which is the Prestige M line. And you see here the arrival of the new M48, which is here at the stand. The move towards catamarans for Prestige was a big move. They really wanted to move into the world of multi-hulls. It's a brand that is focused on the onboard experience, about the art de vivre on board. And so going towards a multi-hull made perfect sense. It adds to the space, the stability, the livability of the boat, so it's perfectly in line with the branding that Prestige has brought to the table. It really encompasses the motor yacht experience, but on a multi-hull platform. And here again, I know you're going to get tired of me saying it, but here we're talking about the dawn of a new range, of which other products are in full development today, so stay tuned for the next bit. But Prestige was not content just to stay within the multi-hull developments. The crossover market has been a very successful market for Prestige with the launch of the X70. And to complement that award-winning model this year, the brand launches the X60, which takes the crossover concept to the next level in terms of ergonomics, in terms of finish, in terms of circulation, layout, and the use of high-end materials. And again, this boat you can come and see here at the boat show. So just in conclusion, I wanted to say that we met the challenge that John Guido threw down, so I'm sure he'll come up with something else next year, but we really wanted to make sure that we could bring to market these different boats. You can see in the ones that I highlighted here, really a whole set of new ranges, new products for new segments. So it shows our ambitions as we move forward, and you'll see a lot more product coming out of us, so please stay tuned.
This roadmap will embed technological and sustainable innovation, will embark the customer in a branding experience that most of the time starts in a digital way, continues through a brand event at dealer shop, and of course goes on board of one of our boats or yachts. Our house of brand is now a value-driven one. It's a real daily obsession from John Guido and his team. And I think the way Erik and Damien presented the product today is demonstrating that. Our 9 fantastic brands now have a very clear and specific positioning on each of the segments addressed by the group. Our growth will come from branding. Our growth will come from value creation, from value proposition, more than from volumes or capacity management. Our growth will have to be sustainable. We cannot be defensive anymore with sustainability, especially after this summer. You have seen a first extract of our proactive sustainable roadmap today. It's a start. The group has always been cautious in communicating around sustainable development. We do much more than we say, when some say a bit more than they really do. We will continue to do more and more and probably start to communicate a bit more about that.